time for Bronco Brad and the white shirt guy from LUV Ford in Henryetta.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henryetta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes, then you
Good morning, Green Country.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Go Sooners.
And this is Bronco Brad and the white shirt guy from LUV Ford in Henryetta, the crossroads, the center of the universe.
Middle of Green Country.
Yep.
And we are your car dealer of choice.
And we are fired up to be here.
And we are, again, located in Henryetta, Oklahoma, which will lead us into the famous folks we like to mention from Henryetta.
Awesome. Yep. Some of these guys placed, if you're watching on YouTube right now, on the table right in front of us. 16-time world champion, bronc rider, bull rider, all-around cowboy. I'm talking about the great Jim Shoulders.
Excellent athlete that he was. Great guy. Here we go.
3-time Super Bowl champion. He was an MVP. Played for the Dallas Cowboys, still the last Super Bowl champion. Mr. Troy Aikman.
Whoopie-doo. Brad, who else do you much enjoy introducing?
Oh, one of the greatest actresses of all time. She played in Oscar-winning movies. She won a Tony. She was in great TV shows like Designing Women and Bewitched. The great Alice Ghostley.
And a fine lady she must have been.
Absolutely.
People speak really highly of her, and all due respect. Here we go. So we are LUV Ford in Henryetta. We are in the middle of the Year in Sales event, which if you knock that down, it's called the YESSY. So if for future reference, you hear us yell YESSY, that's the Year in Sales event. And a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff.
I wish that I had Yessy's girl.
Yeah.
I never heard you say Yessy, but
yeah. Well, I didn't start it. It just happens to be abbreviate that away. And yeah. Anyway, that was a great song though. Back in the day.
Was.
Yeah. So we got some news from Ford Motor Company once again this happy Saturday morning.
They're adding on.
They're adding on some rebates. They're about maxed out here. But we have the great privilege of having the 0 for 60 on many of our vehicles, certainly highlighting the new F-150s are eligible for that particular program. And you still get, as previously spoken, the LUV Ford great discounts that we do on our vehicles, plus the LUV Ford Plus program. Huh.
Yep. 15-year, 150,000 mile. It has a decade and a half of warranty. Plus, you get a lot of other good stuff like key replacement, first bay availability.
First priorities.
Yep.
Priorities. So.
And yeah, the LUV Bucks. And you come in and find that. Just ask us about that. It's a pretty cool deal.
Yeah.
Which will help you take care of your car as you go along.
And Brad,
great service.
And your most favorite part of the LUV Plus program for 2025 is
one lucky customer that buys a car from us this year. And you're click, 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 tick tock, tick tock. We're running out of time here. Let me tell you, somebody on January 5th is going to get their loan paid off up
to $50,000.
Caught him off guard because the up is kind of his line too. So
I didn't know that.
Right.
After all this time,
right?
Still learning in life, folks.
Am I right?
Don't quit learning. How's your picks? Well, just go ahead. Oh no, I didn't look.
You going straight to that? All right.
Well,
hey, we
can decoy it a little bit.
No, we're back 8-4.
8-4. Well, that's not. Well, that's tight.
Went 8-4, and that puts us back up to the Mendoza line of the 500, which is the minimum. 70 and 65 for the year, I believe. Yep.
Okay. Most excellent. Would you like to make your picks now, or would you like to talk?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
Here we go. If you're needing to write these down, we recommend that you pull over and be safe while you're driving. And speaking of which,
it may be the law.
Thanks for listening to us on 97.1, the sports animal of
Tulsa,
Green Country. You got it, man. Rutgers plus 32.5 at Ohio State. Can't believe it's on the board.
I'll take Rutgers.
He's going to take the points. Number 22, Missouri, plus 7.5 at.
Always Oklahoma.
Guess where? Seems like a pretty big line for a team that doesn't score. Okay. Number 13, Miami minus 18 and no, plus 8. Nope. Stop. Number 13, Miami minus 18.5 at Virginia Tech.
Miami.
Number 15, USC plus 10.5 at number 7, Oregon. I guess, as everybody says, that's the game of the week. Oregon, Brad's taking Oregon and giving up the 10.5.
I think it's got the most. We'll go over the playoff scenarios later.
There you go.
But I think that's got the most
eyeballs. Repercussions?
Repercussions, yeah. There you go.
I'm the big word guy. I can't define any of them. But Syracuse plus 35.5 at Notre Dame. Number 19. 35.5, Brad.
I'll take Syracuse.
Brad's taking the big candies. Kentucky plus 8.5. Kentucky plus 8.5 at number 14, Vandy.
Kentucky.
I kind of went there too. Arkansas plus 8.5 at Texas, number 17 team now.
Arkansas.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but matter of fact, number 24 Tulane. That don't make any sense either. Number 24 Tulane minus 9.5 at the Owls of Temple.
I'll take Temple. No, I won't. I'll play the other side.
Tulane?
Yeah.
You'll take the team with the T that it starts with?
Yeah.
Okay.
The team that's scratching to get into.
There you go. Not going to make it. Kansas State plus 17.5 at number 12, Utah.
Kansas State.
They got to be able to handle that, shouldn't they? Number 18, Michigan minus 13.5 at Maryland.
Maryland.
The hater. TCU's plus 1.5 at Houston, the number 23 team in the country.
Houston.
Number 21, Illinois minus 8.5 at Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
BYU, whatever their number is, I don't care because I don't believe it anyway. BYU minus 2.5, only minus 2.5 at Cincy.
BYU.
And number 25, Arizona State minus 7.5 at Colorado.
Arizona State.
There you go. There's Brad's picks of the week. Went 8-4 last week, and he's dialed in. He's got his head focused on, whatever. I don't care.
I got you. Yeah. Shea is now 3 games away from catching Wilt Chamberlain for second most 20-point plus games in a row. Of course, we're still tracking 81. Best record ever. And he's still and if he does catch Wilt for second, then it'll be like 36 games away from tying him for first.
Oh, Lord.
Which is a thing. He can do that.
That's a long time.
It's kind of the only thing that's scary is like when he's hovering around 19 with a couple of minutes left in the third and he don't play the fourth quarter. You don't know if he's going to get it.
Yeah.
And you got to watch them dots for that. But, man, we've been fortunate in Oklahoma City or Oklahoma. Just one, to have the NBA franchise, right?
Sure.
And then number 2, by the way, if you don't know this,
they
are the world champions of the world, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thanks, Seattle.
Yep. And 3, we have had some players that are world class. And I'm talking top 100 players of the world. And just phenomenal that we've had here. Thanks, Sam Presti.
Yeah.
And then we've had players that are just world class people, just easy to root for. You know what I mean? So, man, just hard working, get her done, not look at me types. We're just very fortunate to have both.
There's not a lot of ego to that team.
You know, I remember back in 2016 when Westbrook was going for that average or triple-double thing that's only been done once by Oscar Robinson.
He was a ball-hogging machine.
And Missy and I were in Amarillo running a Ford store. And, you know, we had a sales board. Like, we got one in our office right now. And, by the way, I track my picks just to keep in. But I used to track Russell's, you know, dial it in. Like, okay, game 30, game 50, he's here. We got 30 games left to go. He needs to average 2.1 points a game, 4.7. That's how close he was to averaging a triple-double. He got to like 20 games left. He didn't need to score a point or an assist. And just watch it every night to see when he got there. And by the way, he ended up doing it 4 times. Still love that guy. But
I know.
And now we got Shea going for this record. I mean, you really don't know how fortunate we are. I mean, this is historic stuff, man. You're talking Will Chamberlain, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Oscar Robinson, and Russell Westbrook did it 4 times. That's it. It's incredible. We got to see it.
SGA. Wilt and SGA. They're about the same height, too.
Right.
Looks pretty positive, but we need to get the other guys back at least closer. The schedule's going to get a little tougher.
But I'm your guy.
And wear and tear.
I'm your guy to track these records. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, there you go.
Track it.
Record, no longer Bronco Brad. He's Record Chaser Brad.
Yeah, there you go.
And then this spring he's going to be Tornado Chaser, Storm Chaser. Yeah. And that was our sentimental moment with the LUV Ford podcast.
Oklahoma. Always Oklahoma.
Yeah. Well, sometimes Florida because they got a beach. Not the Florida Gators, just the state. They got nice beaches. Alabama, they got some beaches. Yeah. So
I've never been to their beaches. Is there next in Alabama?
What?
The beaches in Alabama. I've never been to them.
Yeah, they're nice, man.
I don't know.
Not as much as Tammy, but kind of a little beige, a little bit. Yeah, no, they're good, man. Muscle Shores, is that what it's called? That one area people like to go, and there's no mussels. Well, maybe there's the fish kind of mussel.
Gulf Shores.
Well, yeah, Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
You been there?
No.
I have. Got you beat there, pal. Nevertheless, so
I've been to Opelika.
what else is going on in the sports world? I did notice earlier this week that Gracie, kind of hot. Gracie Hunt.
Is the golfer?
No. The Hunt is her last name. Who might she be related to? Kansas City Chiefs owner, Mr. Hunt, his daughter has come out and says, I'm promoting the alternative halftime show. As a human being, I would highly recommend that you watch the secondary show, which will be the one that's coming out of On the Hat, the Freedom Campaign.
He still wants to be a part of the Super Bowl since the Chiefs won't be there. That's good.
Well, fair enough. Yeah. Well, she doesn't have to be there, and so there she could probably show up at the alternative halftime show. Yes. So you have your choice of Bad Bunny, Benito, the Punk, or whatever they come up with the alternative. So hopefully you folks recognize this, and I know it's a big weekend for a lot of people, Super Bowl weekend.
And maybe we'll come up with an alternative show you can get on YouTube.
And you get the opportunity to turn your TV to a different channel during that and blow the network's brain out for allowing the NFL.
You want to do another alternative show for the Super Bowl? They could get up on YouTube.
I don't normally like getting naked.
You don't have to do
all the time.
I'll get up there and I'll sing like Cho Owe or whatever his name is.
Benito? No, Bunny? Not the Bunny?
Oh, that Japanese dude I showed you the other day.
Oh, no, the guy that does all the
songs. Everyone.
All the songs, yeah.
Everyone of them.
That's not lip syncing, that's
no, he's singing.
Yeah, he's singing oldies, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I highly recommend 10 minutes of that dude, whatever Brad's talking about, but he sings all the American great hits.
He's good for
from country to hard rock. This dude is terrible, but he becomes funny at one particular time or another. So yeah, that's kind of. I didn't watch a whole lot of sports this weekend. Heard about it, read about it during the week and stuff, and I know that CD and Pickens got in trouble because they missed curfew at the Las Vegas game. How could you lose focus in Las Vegas? How is that possible, dudes? Come on.
Remember the Bengals, I think it was I don't think it was the 81 Super Bowl. I think it was the 87, 88 Super Bowl against San Francisco. We had a tailback that used to play for the University of Oklahoma and just he lost track that he needed to be at the Super Bowl.
I can see that happening.
He didn't show up.
Who was that?
Stanley. How about that? How about that? Kids, that's why you don't take drugs.
Well, he wasn't taking drugs.
Yes, he was.
Oh. And who was this dude?
Stanley.
Stanley Wilson was supposed to carry the ball for the Bengals in Super Bowl 23.
Throw Montana. Steps up, throws. Touchdown, 49ers!
Stanley Wilson was that wide striding, quick darting, left and right kind of a runner that would have been perfect for that day.
A 10-yard pass. The 49ers have scored.
If he plays, I think we win. You know, I feel that in my heart.
But he didn't play.
Who?
Stan Lee.
Don't have any idea who
Yeah,
you're
not the
talking
guy that made Superman. Stan Lee.
Don't have any idea. But apparently I didn't need to know him because he couldn't show up to the game. But anyway, so yeah.
Starter too.
Well, but he didn't.
He did not.
But he never did again, did he?
All right, so we sold an Explorer to a local guy, a good friend of the show and the store, Austin Britt.
Big Brit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he was wanting us to do a breakdown of the playoff scenario.
Austin, I thought we were homies, man. Go ahead, Brad. Whatever you and Big Brit talked about.
Let's talk about it.
All
Let's
right.
talk about it.
Okay. Well, okay. So,
There's still a lot to play out.
but in a nutshell, and I'm talking about a little bitty nut, like an acorn,
Right.
not like a watermelon, right?
Yeah.
So
It's a little confusing.
either OU wins out and they're in, because if they win out, they're in. If they lose a game, no.
But more
if they
likely.
win, they're in. Both games, win them, you're in. Lose one, you're out. There's your choices. That's the OU scenario. Nah, they won't throw them out. We got Alabama, so that helps.
Alabama not be in.
Doesn't
I get what
doesn't
you're
matter
saying.
at that point. Well, Alabama beat Georgia. We beat Alabama, so here we go with this thingamajigger that
There's
everybody.
12 teams.
I got you.
5 of them are guaranteed, and that's not us. We're not going to the championship game. There's 5 teams going, and we're not it. Then you got 7 teams to pick from.
I don't want to go to the championship game. Go ahead.
Notre Dame's going to be in, so that leaves you down to 6. So it's either 4 out of the SEC and 2 out of Oregon, which would mean 5 out of the SEC and 3 out of the Big Ten. That's the way we need it to break up.
Yeah.
That's how you get in. If it's 4-4, OU's probably out.
Yeah, I think they win. They're in somehow, some way. But there is obviously some other curveballs and other angles that come into play. But yeah, and of course nobody's really playing anybody except for us, and A&M's got Texas next weekend. So yeah, it'll be. We'll find out. We'll know a little bit more. Really, there's not any decisive games this week unless somebody accidentally loses.
The Oregon USC.
Ours is
the
important.
Oregon USC is the
Miami's
is
is
the big
important
kicker
to
for the whole
them,
thing.
but they're 18.5-point favorites, so surely Miami's going to handle that.
Miami can win out, and they're done still.
Well, I can
They-
only hope
they
Virginia Tech
have to
beats
win
them.
that championship, and I don't see a path for them to get into.
And
it.
the USC-Oregon game has obviously
That's the game.
Yeah. And the rest of them not likely to flip any boards or have an upset.
Automatically, the 5 conference champions are in. You got the SEC, the Big 12, the Big 10, and the ACC. And then, regardless of the champion of that conference who has the highest rank is in. That's 5. So now we got 7 at-larges. A feather in our cap is that OU has 3 top 25 ranked victories. Ohio State, Indiana, and Notre Dame, they all have 1. Ohio State or Indiana, they're going to increase that number. Notre Dame will not, but they're Notre Dame. Unless they get upset by Syracuse or Stanford, they're in. Why? They're Notre Dame. Okay, so that leaves 6 spots up for grabs. A&M, Ole Miss, and Tech have 2 ranked wins. Tech still needs to win the Big 12 because I truly believe that the Big 12 is only getting 1 in. Georgia and Ole Miss are in unless something crazy happens. If Ole Miss gets upset by Mississippi State, They are a 2-loss team with an OU win. Georgia has 3 wins. They're in. Bama has 4, while Oregon has 0. This, if it's weighed properly, should make the loser of the USC-Oregon game automatically out. However, if Oregon does lose and it's not weighed properly and they let a 0-ranked team victory in, then we got problems because USC and Oregon gets in. Now they got to leave somebody from the SU out. And that's probably OU who's going to be on the outside looking in. So, as much as I would like to play USC in the playoffs, somehow the surest way is for them to lose today, given the Big Ten only 3, the champion and the 2 at-larges, Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State. That gives the SEC 5, the champion and 4, most likely Georgia, A&M, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, and Bama. Assuming win-outs or a loss from teams secure already. A misstep from Bama and OU, that could open up the door for Vandy. Not likely, but they still have not like chance. So, or that could flip the door back open, not for Vandy, but for Oregon if they lose to USC. Out of these teams, Bama and A&M are the only one that control their destiny. So, everyone else still has a shot of winning the conference except for OU and Vandy. So, this is a big day. Next week's a big week. Stay positive. Yeah, I agree. OU looks like they're getting in if they win out, but they got to take care of business.
So, yeah. But hopefully OU will play some ball this weekend, or today, excuse me. Hopefully we'll get out there and get a little more coordinated and go get them defense.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, folks, on the radio that I gave you 6 minutes of stuff that's going to be a lot more clear in about 12 hours.
That's all right, man. It gives you an opportunity to agree or disagree while you're driving down the road, and yeah. So, but if you enjoyed or disenjoyed, new word, 918-268-2244. Give us a call, and if you'd like to make an appointment to come down and up or around to LUV Ford here in Henryetta, feel free to just drive on in. But if you'd like to set up an appointment, 918-268-2244, or the fabulous website, probably the most famous website in Green Country thus far, which is iloveford.com.
That's LUV, baby.
There you go. So we got that going on. Got great car deals, great selection. We have started our upgrade. Our expansion for 2026 has begun. Haven't taken over that piece of property. It's just next door to us. But we're looking forward to increased inventory, which we've got that coming, and better selection. Obviously keeping our service at the plateau that it's at and growing its business as well. And we enjoy what we do. We enjoy selling trucks and SUVs and once in a while a car. We do like that. So, and we got
again,
great
keeping
deals.
the overhead low. We're knocking it down ourselves.
Yeah. Doing our own construction, by golly. Not the building part of it, just the tear down part of it. And
that's right.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. So we got that going on. So if you're wondering, if you drive by, you're going, what in the world is going on? Yeah, we're going to take over that piece of property. We got work to do. Demo
and
has started and continued.
Hey, that's the white shirt.
Yeah, I was just out moving cars. People were yelling at me, "Hey, white shirt guy, honk honk!" I'm like, "Stop it! You're scaring me." But yeah, so we got that, and man, we have selection. There is parking available, so do come by and see us. Man, the SUV at LUV program, our sales event, is off and running and doing a fabulous job. But the trucks keep rolling in with extra inventory, so we're staying pretty flush, but rotating some stuff in and out, and got great deals. Ford's helping us a little bit. You've got 0% on the Explorers,
yes,
the Escapes,
F-150s,
Mach-E's, and a truck we don't inventory, which is called the Lightning. If you'd like to buy one, we'll help you find a dealer that has one and send you that direction. So
Yeah, we'll help you even if you don't. It's like Progressive. We'll help you even if you don't buy from us.
Not that much, but yeah, we will try to be cordial and point you in the right direction.
We're not going to stay late for that information.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. So we have a great weekend in front of us. Weather's going to be good today. It's definitely good football weather. I think
don't get sucked in all that stuff with the
lot of stuff going
pricing
on
and the rebate jumbo must qualify for this stuff. Just come up here and find out what the best price is.
Yeah,
we're going to get the best value.
I talked to a guy a couple of days ago. He's kind of like, well, this dealership's got this price. I'm like, okay, don't hesitate to call me and make an appointment after you get done with them trying to jack your price back up, because they dang sure will do it. So, but you got a couple of incentive mix crossovers. So if you'd like the straight deal and the straight truth, we're here to help you make an educated decision on whether 0% is your cup of tea or perhaps the other incentives Ford's offering, which on an F-150 you can take some cash. Personally, you can take the cash or use the rebates against your transaction and still get a dynamic rate, such as 0.9% on 36 months.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're into, I'd rather have a discounted vehicle and I'll finance it with Ford, there you have it. You have opportunities on several vehicles.
Our stuff, and it's still going to be the best price.
Yeah.
We're not going to be
a damn thing on our website. There isn't anything on our website, I don't think, other than our 25 Raptor F-150, and that's the price they sell for. What's on the stickers, what they sell for. Not $5,000 over, which I understand people pay for that, but we have Trimmers and Raptors that obviously don't have 0% on them, and Ford, as normal, never does incentivize those particular trucks, but we're not marking them up either. So be mindful if you're looking for that. We got another Raptor 802 package that should be here in a week or two, I think 2 or 3 weeks. It won't be in November. So we got good inventory, some cool stuff. And guess who won the Baja 1000s? Ford. Yep. Won it in the stock, as in the 3.5 liter Raptor, F-150 capacity, and that's the stock factory, non-mods. And guess who won the SUV stock engine? Ford, with the Bronco Raptor. So we didn't have to use our 6.2 liter R Raptor to win it. We just chunked out the old bad boy himself, the regular old 3.5 Ford Raptor, and they went out there and whooped up on, of course, the rest of the manufacturers that think they know how to build off-road vehicles, and didn't happen. Proof positive. So, and I don't know what else. We got anything sports goodbyes or?
No, I think
baseball. The Astro guys are getting free agent deals that are blow your brains out. The ex-Astro. So we'll talk about that.
I
baseball
think today
season
is the more difficult of the two games. We get this one, we feel a little bit better.
Yeah, it's kind of like they have our number, but they don't have our number.
What do you mean they have our number? We don't know, but we gave them the game. There's no way we should have lost that game last year. They don't have our number.
I'm sorry. They don't have our number. But our number is 918-268-2244.
It was Oklahoma's birthday this week. So happy birthday, Oklahoma.
Who?
Oklahoma.
Week? This week?
You know where you live. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's old, man.
Yeah.
It's old.
So are some of the roads. But anyway.
It's like 118 years old.
Yeah. I don't date people that old.
But big game. Let's go Sooners. Boomer. Come in. Don't forget, man, not only are you going to get the best price, you're going to get all that other stuff, the Love Plus, and a chance to have it paid off up to
$50,000.
Here just like 45 days from now. So
not long. Won't be long. Yeah, it won't be long. Yeah. Hey, we are LUV Ford in Henryetta. Come see us. If you're traveling by, welcome to stop, check out the inventory, say hi to us. Mm-hmm. We enjoy meeting people and selling vehicles and taking care of customers.
Stay safe out there this week. Have a great time with your families. Enjoy them. Be thankful. Be thankful for all we got. Be thankful for our country, the USA. Love on your family because you never know what tomorrow brings. And just have a great Thanksgiving.
Check us out, if you would, at iloveford.com. That's
LUV, baby. Peace.
LUV, baby.
Go to Henryetta, that old law is bound to get her, 'cause in Henryetta, dancing ain't allowed. Rock, jump, stomp, bop, man, they're really hopping in Muskogee. They're twisting up the highway.